Hi, Vidya. Welcome back to Tam Predicts. Let's see what are the messages for you. What all is the collective energy for you all today? What am I feeling? What are the spirit guides, ascended masters, and archangels saying today? Let's see. I saw 11 on the counter, so that's good news. That could be twin flame. That could be number 2 or number 11. Yeah. Looking back, thinking of the things that's happened. This is reflection. This is thinking back. Swords is always thinking. Page is younger to you, so you could have a air sign younger to you, or you're an air sign. Looking back, thinking, wanting to move ahead, but looking back, thinking of what has been done or what's happened. Did they want to like walk away and they're coming back, like walk away and they're not sure? I'm getting a confused energy. They're not really, they could have said walking away, or they could have walked away. They are away in some way, but still they think about you. You are always on their mind. That's what it is. Still thinking about you. A flock of birds. You could have noticed a flock of birds, pine trees, flock of birds. Still clouds here, so that's why I'm saying it's confused. It's not a clear sky. The person is still thinking what to do. They've not made up their minds. It's like they're closed right now. They're not telling you what's happening, or in their mind they're like a closed book, keeping everything inside, keeping emotions inside, keeping things inside themselves, not letting things out. Nine of cups, that is water. Number 9 could be important for you. This person is not, it's like they're not in a hurry. They'll take time to um, talk about their emotions. They'll take time to commit. It's like I'm getting the message, slowly getting there one step at a time. Slowly getting there one step at a time. Number 9, number 9. Number 9 seems important. You've got number 6. See, slowly getting there. It's about walking away, making a decision, talking. Whatever was confused, they're going to balance it out if things were confused right now. Yeah, they're holding back, and it's time they will give. They're holding back their emotions, they're holding back how they're feeling, they're holding back, not really being wanting to all in, but that is going to change. You've got Libra energy here, that's air. But see, giving, they know they have to balance something out. Maybe that's why they're reflecting, thinking they have to do something in the relationship to balance things out, or commit, or actually be an open book, because it's, or they've never been like this, but recently you feel that they are becoming a little close. So from close to opening up is going to happen. Okay, maybe the right time wasn't there, or maybe they were also confused. They were also making, they had to be sure about their decision, that yes, this is the decision and I want to be with the person. So they were trying to be sure. See, yeah, trying to be sure. Ace of Wands, definitely passion, the will to be in the relationship, the will to do something. Where there's a will, there's a way. So maybe they could not see the way. Maybe other things were confusing them. Other problems in their life, could be anything. That was confusing them to make a decision. They might have said they've disconnected, but they could not disconnect. They might have said, hey, I've disconnected, but they could not disconnect with you, because they're looking back instead of looking ahead. If they were very sure of the decision of not being with you, walking away, not being committed, then they wouldn't have looked back. And they'll have all these cups of emotions, they're all there. It's just that they are not picking it up and giving it to you, like not telling you, not writing loving emotional messages, or even at the call, even when they're calling, it's kind of formal. So you're also taking aback. You could have been in a beautiful relationship where slowly they started to pull back, pull away, retreat. But that's going to change, because you've got these two beautiful cards, Ace of Wands and Six of Pentacles. You could be an earth sign, dealing with an earth sign. Because if they're acting like that, the whole stability, or everything in the relationship gets shaken up, and you get shaken up. That, do they really want to be with me? What are they doing? They said they want to be with me, but then they act like this. They retract, they retreat, they write messages and delete before I even say. If I say, why don't you emote? You used to emote so much. They're starting holding back. But here it is, the Ace of Wands. No more holding back. It's out there in the open. See, from the cloud of not being, there's a cloud there. And when clouds are there, you can't really see properly. It's unclear. It was also unclear what they wanted from you. So that's why, you were getting more perturbed that what's happening. I mean, it was disturbing you, restless, sleepless nights, but that's a new beginning. They're very sure. I think they were making up their mind of whatever's happened, whatever your situation, guys. Remember, this is a general reading. So they were making their mind, it almost like they were standing at a crossroad about something. It's not that it's your mistake and you were not loving or not giving them love, and then they had to decide. Or it wasn't about a choice also. This time when they came around, that's another message that I get. This time when they came around, this time when they wanted to come around or come back to you, they wanted to be very sure that they can give you time, they can invest, there's no confusion, complications, third parties, anything about the family, that is not there, okay? That's another thing. So you've got Ace of Wands, you've got a new beginning, and they'll be all in. It's not going to be that like they're holding back and, not. See, I told you. Confusion, unclear, again clouds. All this has happened. All this is happening. But this is going to happen very soon. You're going to be at the receiving end. In a good way, not in a bad way. When we say I don't want to be at the receiving end. But here you'll be the receiver of love, receiving love, stability, value, giving. They have to give now. They have to be all in. Or maybe this other person I'm getting could be anything. There was a confusion, complication, married, they had to choose between you, and this is almost like your job, their family, their job, time. Now it's like they have turned their attention towards you. Yellow color could be important. Mustard is important. I'm getting the word regal, R-E, Regina, R-E-G, something to do with R-E, M-O, or something to do with M-O, N-A. I think you say now, it's like now, like a N-A-H. You've got a Knight of Cups. Yeah, you've got somebody now being vulnerable, or, being like an open book. Because they're very sure. See, very sure. Look at how the person is sitting in the horse and how they're moving. They're very sure of the decision they've made. They're very sure of being with you. They're very sure that they want you. That's why the Knight of Cups moving towards you. I'm getting the words attention. They wanted all the attention. You gave them all the attention, but now the spotlight is on you. The attention is on you. Let's see what are the other messages. Yeah, you waited for them. You loved them. Sometimes you didn't know what to do. You have the blindfold. You were just there for them. Blindly, when you say love is blind. There was an escape route from this, but you did not. It's like, even when you get this card, it's like overthinking. Maybe right now you're overthinking that, yes, they're not going to come back, or yes, they behave like this. And of course, because if they're behaving like this, you will get into the overthinking mode. But at least now, when they come back or they say something, and there's movement in this whole relationship, and they're all in, they're very sure that they want to be with you. And I think that's better than not being sure and then saying, no, I'm staying, walking away. That also that energy also messes up with your mind. So right now, very sure. 6 to 8 days are important. See, Wheel of Fortune, everything changes. Everything changes for the good. You could be going through a very bad time, depression, anxiety, worst time in your relationship with them, where there's no contact, hardly any contact, hardly any communication, hardly any two-way traffic, like we say in communication. It's two-way always. Yeah, that's going to change. Things are going to change. You've got so many wings here. Protected angels. I think you talk to spirit guides. I think you have that ability. You just tested your ability for something. I don't know why. It's like a written test or something, or you were supposed to give a test when you, like a psychology test or something to do with an ability. Yeah, this one is like the beginning, the Fool. The first card, Major Arcana. That's what it is. You've got here Wheel of Fortune, another Major Arcana. This sets the story for the reading, always like the main characters. So it's starting again, and knowing, this is fearless. Now probably they had this fear of commitment. So this person, the Fool, is always fearless, standing on the edge. They're not going to listen to anybody. The dog is there, the dog, the companion. They might have a dog also. So they want to be with you. They're not going to, just Yeah, they want to be with you. As simple as that. It's going to change. Everything is going to change. Moving fast. They're not going to think twice now before committing, because now they're ready. Maybe they weren't ready. Look at this: King of Wands, King of Swords. All very mature people and knowing what they want. Fire and thinking, passion, fire, thinking. Passion is also putting in, all your passion in it, like sports people. That yes, I want this and I'm going to work hard on this, and that's the focus. So you're the focus now. Look at this number 8. 6 to 8 days, 6 to 8 hours, definitely. And they will get you. Queen of Wands, fire, passion. Black cat. You knew somewhere there's a waiting energy. You knew that you had to wait for them. You knew they'll come around. For some of you, you knew they'll come around. I just get that again and again. They're going to start speaking, start talking more, being more loving. Now the attention is you. They've turned their focus. Now they're very sure that they just want you. They could have been a player, runner, stubborn, not giving much attention, or changed during the course of the relationship. They were not like this, but that really messed up with your mind, because how can a person suddenly change? So those all things. Here's a sign they'll call. Here's a sign they'll call. You'll see a moth, or you'll see butterflies. Butterflies or moth, yellow color. Like I said, yellow is important. So the first card we got was yellow. I will never leave you. Sorry, I was rude. So they could have been rude during this course of time, or whatever happened. Speed, we got 2 speed cards, and we've got 7 7 7. And look at this. Look at this. Return of an emperor. Return of an emperor. They are serious about you. Definitely, I told you, all of them, all the messages are pointing towards one thing only. The person is going to come back. Much tamed, much better, more in focus. Focus is going to be you, okay? So those are my messages, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, and I'll be back another reading soon, guys. Bye.